Alright, what's up everyone? We are back to take on Sub-City Grave, which if I remember correctly had rain in it. Yep, it's got rain. It is raining. It is raining enormous file sizes, that's what it is raining. So how's everyone's day going? Mine is just great. I totally skipped out. Wow, didn't really even anticipate that. Is there no music in this level or am I just deaf? Hang on a second. No, my sound's all the way up, so, maybe there's just no music. I'm probably gonna need to procure a springboard to get up there. If I'm even supposed to go up there, but, I officially should not have died to that. It was very easily avoidable. But, okay. Clearly I'm missing out on something here. Did I go down here? Yeah, I did. Okay, wait a minute. Up here. Am I gonna have to, like, jump off of that thing? Okay, there's gotta be, like, an invisible coin block or something. Somewhere. Alright, let's just backtrack. I've clearly missed something. And I died to the same stupid thing again, man. Come on. But, yeah, I officially skipped out on going to class today. Just let that thing hurry along its merry way. I officially skipped out on class today because I woke up this morning and my head was pounding. I was kind of feeling a tad bit nauseous. I was like, you know what? I don't really... Okay, there's clearly something I'm missing here. Okay, let that thing go on. And I don't suppose I can go down... Nope, that's death. Yeah, I did not feel like going to class today. It was... Didn't seem like a good idea for me to go there and feel like poop all day for no real reason. Okay, wait a minute. What's the point of this? Oh my god. Well, either I'm missing something completely obvious, or this level may not have been completed. On that note, I'll be right back. And hooray for backtracking, I had to come back here and get the key, because as far as I know, that other level is impossible to complete. I even went back and got a Yoshi, thinking that I could just jump off the Yoshi and get to the place I needed to be, but even that didn't work, so... Back when we were here, I kind of had a sneaking suspicion that this is what I needed to do. And it turns out I was correct. So, you have to get a cape to get over that. Thought I could just go the other way and get more levels out of this hack, but that's what I get for trying to prolong my own misery. So, we'll just get the cape. Go find the locked door here. Lose the cape to Chuck a couple times before we finally get over here, and there we go. Well, that was an ordeal and a half. Hope everyone enjoyed seeing that. Okay, now we're at a castle. Roy Koopa's domain. Okay. Well, this certainly looks nice. I'm not even being sarcastic. Like, it's the most unpredictable hack. Like, some levels are just god-awful disgusting. Then you have levels like this, which in my opinion look pretty good. But anyway, yeah, I did not go to class this morning. Basically woke up and I was like, you know what, I don't really feel so great. I had been feeling that way ever since, like, the day before. Like, on, today's Monday. And on Sunday, at, like, 4... I'm probably gonna need this, aren't I? On Sunday at like 4 p.m., like, my head just started hurting and I started feeling kind of sick in my stomach, and I'm like, oh crap, just what I need when I have a ton of crap to do this week. All I need to do is get sick. And it kind of, that's interesting. Oh man. I kind of like that level. Very, very interesting design, sir. Anyway, I was like, you know what? maybe I'll feel better soon, but like last night I was just feeling like crap. Couldn't sleep because of it. Woke up this morning, and half of it was because I was still feeling rather sick, and half of it was because I was, excuse me, half of it was because I still felt tired because I didn't get any sleep because I felt sick. So just wasn't happening. Like I didn't know what class was gonna be anyway. Professor was... what do you say? With Roy Koopa dead, Mario has rescued the 5th egg. Up ahead is Chocolate Island, but with Bowser's magic, it's been turned to a dangerous desert. But first... water. Great. Mushroom Lagoon Isle. Yeah, it's like I didn't know what class was going to be anyway. We were going to go in there. Professor was going to throw off on us for our global business project. He always does that. He always starts off the class, he pulls it up on the screen in front of everyone, and he's like, this group's doing okay, but this group sucks. And like my group is the one that's not doing so great, but I'm like, yeah, bud, I'm just one man, and I'm trying to do most of the work here. And the other group, like maybe they just have time to sit around working on that thing all hours of the day. I don't. I have a life. I have things to do. Like I have video games to die in. How about that? You know, there aren't many people out there who can play video games as poorly as me and die as many times as I can. And people have a right to see that, sir. That's my take on the situation. No, you know what? I don't even want to play the bonus game. People have a right to see poor video game players die, and that's where I come in. But also, in all seriousness, like I'm working on stuff for other classes. I'm working on stuff for the band. So I don't have time to just put all my time into that as we play Rhino Ruffs. Chapter 6, Desert of Death, Rhino Ruffs, Sand Trap, Lodja, Lyre, Barracks, Vanilla Desert, Cliffside Estate. Okay. And again, now the hack looks good. Like I don't understand. Well, it looked good up there, but okay, well it still looks kind of good. I was gonna say, if I need a fire flower, what do we have here? Just a random bunch of 3-up moons? Okay. Alright. Alright, cool. But yeah, and then I knew we had the midterm last time, and I honestly didn't do so great. Well, I didn't like fail it or anything, but I was kind of hoping, I was actually hoping for an A, and I didn't get that. And I actually won't know my complete grade. I know it's either going to be a high C or a low B, which that's not terrible, but I mean, I was kind of hoping for better. The reason I won't know is because it's like multiple choice and essays. And of course I suppose you could, I suppose you could get a computer to grade the essays, but multiple choice can just be graded by the professor, whereas with essays we have to wait. So he probably gave the grades back today, now that I think about it, which is probably good because I didn't really give a crap anyway. As long as I know I passed, you know. It's like, who even cares? But yeah, he was probably throwing off on our group, and then he was probably throwing off on other people's groups, and then he was probably just going over the next chapter with some lecture, which I could care less about. And I guarantee you other people miss too, because every time we have a test in there, people always miss the next day. It's like tradition or something. Sand trap! Oh boy, quicksand, huh? Yep, that is a whole lot of death. That is a lot of death. Look at these. This looks oddly familiar. This looks like... in the desert, the sand erases all trails and causes some travelers to get lost. Beware you of quicksand. Okay. Can suck you up instantly. Oh, can it? But, yeah, this looks very familiar. I think, that little design at the start he actually got from Super Mario Bros. 3, which a lot of people said that, like, some of these levels are Super Mario Land, or they're not rip-offs, but they're very similar. Some of them are very similar to Mega Man levels, so, you know, it's whatever. I don't even care. But yeah, so class did not work out today. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have to go to class. I have a crap load of stuff I gotta do. I'm breaking this thing. Forget this crap. Is that gonna... Nope. I still don't have to do a bonus game. Great. Well, let's make this a video that's just over 10 minutes. And we'll stop here, and when we come back, we'll take on Vanilla Desert. Thanks for watching.